Greetings, adventurer. My name is Jack. You are on the Infinite Staircase, and today we are covering the Ki-Rins. Revered throughout the realms as divine guardians, these golden-scaled beings soar through the skies, leaving trails of radiant light in their wake and purifying the lands below. But what truly makes them so extraordinary? Today we uncover the secrets of the Ki-Rins, the most sacred beasts of the heavens. Native to the upper planes, where law and goodness prevail, these majestic creatures are thought to be emissaries of deities, acting as divine agents to enforce justice and bring blessings to the mortal realm. In some tales, they are directly linked to gods of light, virtue, or wisdom, carrying out their will through selfless acts of servitude. What sets them apart is their unwavering commitment to righteousness. Ki-Rins are protectors of sacred sites, defenders of the innocent, and punishers of the corrupt. It is said that where Ki-Rins tread, the land itself is sanctified, fields grow more abundant, rivers run purer, and even the air feels lighter. To encounter Ki-Rins is considered not just rare, but a sign of divine favour. The Ki-Rins' appearance is a breathtaking blend of majesty and celestial wonder. At first glance, they may seem similar to unicorns, but their form is far more resplendent and varied. Their bodies are reminiscent of stags, although instead of fur, they are covered in radiant golden scales that gleam like polished sunlight. Some Ki-Rins, however, are known to have velvety blue or golden fur, lending an almost otherworldly softness to their divine visage. Regardless of these variations, their thick, flowing manes of golden hair remain a common and striking feature. Their eyes are deep violet, glimmering with wisdom and compassion, while their melodious voices carry an almost hypnotic harmony. The spiral horn adorning their heads is typically a pinkish copper hue, though some rare Ki-Rins are seen with twin horns or even antlers akin to those of a deer. In size they range greatly. Some are as small as horses, while others as big as elephants. Their overall form can vary depending on the divine power they serve, with some taking on a more draconic appearance. Ki-Rins rarely touch the ground, often soaring gracefully through the skies, their forms surrounded by an aura of celestial brilliance. When in flight, their shimmering scales create the illusion that they are ablaze with golden energy. Every aspect of the Ki-Rins embodies beauty and power, inspiring hope in the noble and fear in the wicked. They are beings of immense magical prowess, with abilities that reflect their divine nature. They can soar gracefully through the skies without wings, their flight imbued with celestial magic. One of their most remarkable gifts is their ability to read the thoughts of those around them, making deception almost impossible in their presence. Their spellcasting capabilities are vast, with innate powers that include creating supremely realistic auditory and visual illusions. They can summon food and water to sustain up to 24 individuals, craft soft goods and wooden items permanently, and even create metallic items, though these disintegrate after a short time. Their control over the air and weather is unparalleled. They can summon storms with cool lightning, take to the skies with wind walk, and manipulate the atmosphere to summon or disperse weather effects with greater potency than other magic users. They often appear in times of great need, delivering tasks or guidance to those they deem worthy. Their wisdom is unparalleled, for they see beyond the mortal veil, understanding the intricate dance of destiny. It is said that a Ki-Rins may visit a noble soul in dreams, urging them to recover a sacred artifact or to protect the defenseless. These tasks are never frivolous, for each carries with it a greater purpose, often tipping the scales in the favor of the righteous. While Ki-Rins are beings of compassion and wisdom, they are not to be trifled with. Those who tread too far into selfishness or malice may find themselves the target of a Ki-Rin's wrath. Though they seldom choose violence, their mastery of illusion and weather, their ability to summon the fury of the heavens, and their unshakable resolve make them a force to be reckoned with. A mortal foolish enough to challenge a Ki-Rins must be prepared to face the full weight of its divine power and the consequences of their own folly. A Ki-Rin's lair is a sanctuary of celestial beauty, a place where the mortal and divine realms meet. These sacred havens are often hidden from prying eyes, nestled away in high mountain peaks, dense forests shrouded in mist, or even among the shifting clouds themselves. To stumble upon such a place is to feel an overwhelming sense of peace, as if the very air hums with the melody of the heavens. The effects of a Ki-Rin's presence extend far beyond the walls of their lair. Within a radius of up to 3 miles, the land flourishes under their celestial influence. Streams and rivers run crystal clear, impervious to corruption, and any attempt to defile them, be it physical or magical, is undone within moments. The soil becomes fertile, supporting abundant plant life, while the local fauna grows stronger and healthier. Even the weather seems to reflect the Ki-Rin's will, with storms forming or dissipating to protect or nurture the land. Good-aligned creatures who enter the vicinity of a Ki-Rin's lair find themselves strengthened, their wounds healing faster, and their spirits lifted. The lair's aura can even temporarily cleanse curses, diseases, and poisons, offering a reprieve from ailments that would otherwise plague the afflicted. On the other hand, those with evil in their hearts feel an oppressive weight upon them, as if the very air rebels against their presence. Many such individuals are driven away, unable to endure the divine energy suffusing the area. For mortals, the Ki-Rin's sanctuary offers unparalleled blessings, but it is not easily found. A Ki-Rin's magic often conceals their lair, veiling it in illusions or shifting its location within the clouds. Those who seek it must be pure of heart or guarded by the Ki-Rins itself, for they do not welcome those who bring selfish or destructive intentions. Even after a Ki-Rins departs this world, their influence lingers. The blessings of their lair may remain for years, nourishing the land and its inhabitants as a final gift from the celestial being. Now let's talk about some of the stats scholars have attributed to the Ki-Rins. They are large celestials, lawful good in alignment. They have an armor class of 20, with a maximum hit point rating of 153. They can move at 60 feet per turn when running, or 120 feet per turn whilst flying. Their physical and mental stats are all very high. Most notably, they have a strength of 21, a wisdom and charisma of 20, an intelligence of 19. Their lowest stats being 16 in both dexterity and constitution. They have proficiency in insight, perception, and religion, along with damage and condition immunities to poison. Their senses include dark vision up to 120 feet and true sight up to 30 feet, and they have a passive perception of 19. Incredibly, they can speak all languages and are able to do so telepathically with creatures up to 120 feet of them. They have magic resistance along with the use of legendary resistance up to 3 times per day, and they also have the spellcasting capabilities of an 18th level cleric, along with the ability to cast the spells Gaseous Form, Major Image, Windwalk, and create food and water without the need for material components. The Ki-Rins can make single-target melee weapon attacks with either their hooves or their horn, with +9s to hit and reaches of 15 and 5 feet respectively. They can attack 3 times each turn, twice with their hooves and once with their horn. They also have the legendary actions Detect, Smite, and Move, which they can use up to 3 times each turn at the end of another creature's turn. One of the most renowned Ki-Rins in recorded lore is the one known as Daiwan, a celestial protector whose deeds have transcended time and place. Residing atop the highest peaks of the endless waste, Daiwan's lair was said to be a marvel of celestial architecture, a shimmering palace of light and wind, hidden among the clouds. His golden-scaled form was often seen soaring above the mountain ranges, a radiant figure whose mere presence inspired awe and reverence. For the people dwelling below, a glimpse of Daiwan was considered a divine blessing, and his rare appearances were often marked by celebrations and offerings of gratitude. Daiwan was not merely a figure of inspiration, but a relentless force against evil. Stories tell of entire valleys corrupted by dark magic and malevolent forces, only to be cleansed by Daiwan's intervention. It is said that his horn, imbued with immense celestial power, could dispel the most potent of curses and banish fiends with a single strike. His aura alone purified the lands, restoring vitality to the poisoned waters and barren fields. The winds that trailed him carried whispers of hope and comfort, and in his wake he left a trail of rejuvenation and peace. Despite his immense power, Daiwan was known for his compassion and wisdom. He guided those pure of heart who sought his aid, offering counsel that often shaped the destinies of individuals and even entire kingdoms. It is said that Daiwan occasionally took mortals under his wing, training them as agents of good to spread his influence across the realms. These chosen individuals, bound by oaths of service, acted as Daiwan's emissaries, bringing justice to the far corners of the world. Legends of Daiwan extend even beyond the prime material plane. It is whispered that he'd ventured into the astral and ethereal planes on divine missions, combating forces of chaos and preserving the balance of the multiverse. Yet he remained a humble figure, choosing solitude in his mountain refuge over the adoration of mortals. To this day, the name Daiwan carries a weight of reverence, and his story serves as a reminder of the Ki-Rins' noble purpose. While his sightings have become a rarity, the lands he once guarded remain vibrant and unspoiled, a testament to the enduring power of this legendary celestial being. The Ki-Rins serve as reminders that even in the darkest times there are forces of good working to restore balance and protecting what is sacred. Whether as a guide, an ally, or the subject of legends passed down through the generations, the Ki-Rins leave an indelible mark on all who encounter them. As we've explored its majesty and power, we're reminded of the boundless wonder that exists in the worlds beyond our own. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the realms of the Ki-Rins. May their stories inspire you to seek the extraordinary, embrace the light, and perhaps, in your own adventures, cross paths with one of these legendary beings. Until next time, safe travels, and may the winds carry you to new horizons.